Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19, and today we are looking at the buying station. Now this buying station is available as a mod in the mod hub and is done by suedtirol modding. Now this is completely new to console, as this has got 13 different commodities that you can buy from, and they are wheat, barley, oats, soya beans, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, seeds, straw, manure, fertilizer and lime. So it is a little bit of a game changer, and what we're going to do is have a look to see how much we're going to be paying per 1,000 litres. So it seems to be you're buying this at wholesale prices. So yet another way to make money, and this it is placeable, what can be used on any farm. It's not just for Mercury, it's for any farm basically. Right, so first off, I've got 13 trailers and they hold 4,000 litres each, and what I want to do is fill each one up and see what it costs, and then we can work it out and see how much it is per 1,000 litre, and then we can compare it to what the current price is. Now this is probably going to take about 10 minutes, because maybe longer, because when you fill it up it is slow. So we just pull up alongside, push the L3 button on PlayStation, and there's the different commodities. And we'll start off with wheat, and we start filling that up, and you can see how slow it is. So it is going to take a while to do every one. So I think we will go into a time lapse, and we will see what the results are at the end of that. So I shall see you in a moment. Now then, that is done. What I love, you can see all the commodities are listed there on the screen. There's 13 all in all. Now you can't sell all these on all maps. Obviously the fertilizer and the seeds and the lime can be sold at the garden centre at Mercury, but everything else has to be sold in the sell point. So we're going to run through and I'll give you how much everything cost. So let's turn around that way so we can see, because there's going to be a lot of different ones coming. So the first one's wheat, and it cost us 1,348 for the trailer, which gives us a total per 1,000 litres of 337. Now when we check that in the prices, see they're paying out 1,124. So you're going to make considerable gains. That's nearly 3 times the amount. So as a harvest income 440, wow, 4,000, so you are tripling your money each time. And now we do the barley. That cost, the trailer was 1,251, which gives you 1,000 litres of 312.75. And 3,082. Wow, so you're going to get good money on all of this. Same with the oats, that's 2,252 for the trailer, which works out at 563 per 1,000 litres. Wow, you just got 6,600 for that, so that's nearly tripled. All in all, we paid 22,000 for all the commodities. And the soybeans were 3,111, and you got a harvest income of nearly 10 grand. So the soybeans are another good money maker. They worked out at 777 per 1,000 litre. And now the corn was 1,519, which works out at 379 per 1,000 litre, and that's 4,600. So that's tripled. So there's a lot of money in the wholesale market. Now we're going to potatoes. These were 688 for the trailer, which works out 172 per 1,000. Wow, there's good money in potatoes. That's tripled. And then sugar beet, that cost us 476 for 4,000 litres, and works out 119 per 1,000. So that's another money maker. Yep, so you're getting 1,531. So they are all tripling. Right, the next one is sugar cane, and the sugar cane cost us 476, which works out 119 per 1,000 litre, and that gives us an income of 1,215. So yep, tripled again. And next one is the seeds, which it won't take that, nor the straw, nor the manure. It won't take either of them. It might take the last one, lime, but we'll sell those elsewhere. So let's just check the income, what we've made so far on just those trailers. Yeah, so we paid out 22,000 and we got 33,000 back in. So you're not making a huge amounts of money, but we still have got quite a few trailers left. Let's just break those down. Right, so now we start on the seeds. Now the seeds ended up costing us 899 per 1,000 litre, and this trailer was 3,499. But you can only do this in Mercury Farms, for those who don't know. Wow, that's 12 grand. So that's like quadrupled your money for all the seeds. And then the next one is straw. It's not going to take that. And the next one is, it's only going to take the last two. That's manure. It should have taken manure at the other cell. And the fertilizer cost us 6,400, which comes in at 1,000 litres is 1,600 per 1,000 litres, which was quite cheap. So the cheapest way to buy, wow, that's 25 grand on that. That's quadrupled again. And then we've also got the lime. And the lime cost us 899. And we got 2,665. Now interestingly, with the lime and the manure, it doesn't get any cheaper. It's exactly the same price wherever you buy it, apart from pallets. It's more expensive in pallets, but buying it from the silos, it's the same money. Now I didn't know why this manure didn't get sold. So let's one. Should be that one. Yeah, there's the manure. And the manure cost us, it was £131 for the 4,000 litres. And we get 316 back. But you will get, at Mercury Farms, obviously this is at, you'll get more money for selling them up at the greenhouse at the top there. Now the straw is pretty cheap. It came in, it was £164 for the 4,000 litre trailer, which gives you £41 per 1,000 litres, which is really cheap. The price at the moment is 124 per 1,000 litres. So let's sell that one off and see what we're making on that. But that's the cheapest way to buy straw at the moment. Yeah, £497. So that's tripled again. But that is how to buy straw using that silo. That's the cheapest option. So that is the cheapest way to buy everything, basically. Buying the fertilizer and the lime, you're paying the same sort of money. It is quite expensive anyway, but it's cheaper than buying it from some of the other silos, because let's go into the shop and I'll show you which one I mean. These silos here, if you buy your fertilizer from them, it will cost you 8,319 for 4,000 litres, whereas using the silo we're having a look at today will cost you 6,400. So it's an absolute huge saving. The only downside is just the speed it takes to fill them up. And originally I didn't think you could get another trailer underneath, but using this you can. So we've got the Straightman, which is a 52,000 litre, and of course this one, oh, wrong button, we can pull the sides down. But you don't even it triggered when it got close to it anyway. See, it's not even on it, and then you start to fill them all up. Now how slow it takes to do these, it is absolutely crazy. So let's do soybeans, and that will take about 15 minutes to load up. It's absolutely mental. So the easiest way to do it is, let's jump in the car and go. I'll see you over at the farm in a minute. Right, so we're up at the farm, and the quickest way best thing to do is to use the conveyor to fill up from your buy-in station here and put it straight into your silos. That way, this takes ages anyway, but you can go and set 3 of them up. I've got 3 of them set up around the farm, so you can just do the different commodities and just get them filled up, because then when you come to sell, at least you can just pull up at the point over there and load up the trailers without it taking 10 minutes or ridiculous amount of time just to load it up. So let's get this off. Oh, and it did come off alright. I did have to lift up the front end of the trailer. And you just bring it over, put it in location. And let's just do wheat to start with. And there, it's pouring in. but it's stopped. Why is it stopped? There, that should carry on. So I've set that one up. You go to your silos and you can see how slow it is. But it will fill it up, and obviously it does cost you money, but you're buying it at the cheapest rate you can get. So let's go to the next one. And I got this one set up at the other farm. They are 33 grand each, but if you want to sell them, you're going to get half the money back, but you're making good money straight away from it anyway. Now that one we'll put onto barley, and we can just start that one off and leave that one running. And then I've got the third one, which you would do oats, and leave that one running as well. They're all already filling up. We go back to the silos and you see they're all filling up now. The money is drastically going down, but at least you've got fill your silos up. It will cost a little bit of money, but all that commodity you've bought at a cheaper rate anyway, so you can make as much money as you want anytime. You just go in, sell a bit. Jobs are good. And right, so I think that about covers what's going on with this buy-in point, which I think is awesome. I'm going to start off doing a bit of buying and selling. It's a good way to generate a bit of money by just doing a bit of transport. I know some of the cost it is you're making a bit too much money, but never mind. Right, before we go, let's just check to see what we actually made. Yeah, and it was the 52,000. Obviously we've spent more money on more commodities, but we did make just over 50 grand with those 13 trailers, so that'll do. Right, well, I'm going to get this back down to the other farm, and we're going to get on with some wholesale trailer running and make some serious money. No more cheating. Don't need to cheat anymore. Oh, I see my trailers seem to have gone a bit. There it is, it's gone back on again. Righto, well, if you found this video helpful, then please give me a like, and if you haven't subscribed, then hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content. I'll try and upload on a daily or every couple of days if I can. Thanks for watching. Till next time, goodbye.